Hello, everyone. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, we're broadcasting. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my speaking skills series. Today, we are going to be talking all about jobs. We're going to test you on your knowledge of different professions. And we're going to find out what kind of people work in those professions, what kind of skills do they have, all those difficult to remember vocabulary words. So that's coming up in just a moment. Let me get my name on the screen and do a quick introduction, and then we will get started. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. And by the way, if you click on that link in the chat window, you can follow me to see all my upcoming group classes. You can also book a tutoring session with me to see what a custom-tailored lesson is like. Group lessons are great for general practice and fun, but you make serious progress with a personal learning plan designed for you by me and with your input to get you to meet your goals as quickly as possible. So think about that. What else do I want to say? I want to show you the class material and give you a link to that in case you don't have it open. Then we will get started. So you can open this. You can open this class material in the chat window, and I will also share it with you on the screen. Okay? In fact, let's take a look. How to talk about jobs. You can already see some jobs in the graphic. How many can you name? So come on in and we will get started. There we go. Our first victim of the day. How are you, Mr. Shinrei?
Hi, teacher. I miss you so much.
Where were you? I thought you were swimming in the river and we couldn't get out again. I was worried.
In the afternoon, I went to the river and I swam a lot. It's very excited.
It's also very good for you, so that's good too.
Yes. When I am full of energy, I will very energetic in your class.
Excellent. I couldn't ask for more. And what about you, Carmen? Is your connection working today? Uh-oh. Carmen, can you speak today? Hello? Uh-oh, maybe Carmen's still having some connection.
I don't know what's wrong, John. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you, yes.
Right now I can hear Shinjue, but not you. So it must be something wrong with you.
I hear you.
Yesterday yes, I know. But can't hear you at all.
Shinjue, can you hear me okay?
I guess they do, but not me. I don't know why.
I can the young lady's charming voice.
Okay.
See, Shinjue, I can hear him. No problem at all, but it's you. I don't know why.
So you can't hear me now?
I don't know why. And yesterday I didn't have any trouble. I joined all the rooms and everything was fine. So no, I can't. Not you.
But okay.
I can't hear people talking. I just heard Shinjue talking, but not you. So I don't know. I don't know why.
Jose, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes, I can help.
And Jose too, I can hear him, but not it's you, John. Perhaps you blocked me or something. That's why.
Carmen, I can hear you too.
Yes, but I cannot hear John. That's the problem. I can hear you and I can
hear John.
No.
No.
Yes.
How is that possible?
I don't know what's wrong.
Both of you can hear me and Carmen cannot hear me.
Yes.
I don't understand that. I don't understand how that's possible. I can't see how that is possible or what to
That is something I just tried it yesterday too and it didn't work. Perhaps got something to do with the console sound or something. I don't know. Anyway, don't worry about me. Just go on.
Well,
I can always write.
Try to
it's not a big deal.
reconnect, Carmen.
Okay,
try to reconnect, Carmen.
Okay. Be right back.
All right. So, I don't know what's going on because how can the two of you hear me and she can't hear me? It's very strange. And Jose, you're
yes.
Where are you located again exactly?
In Valencia. I'm from Spain. I live in Valencia.
Yeah, and so does she. She lives in the same place as you. So, if you can hear her, okay. And let's see. What about now, Carmen? Okay. And now, Carmen. And now,
Carmen is here.
Carmen. Can you hear me?
No.
Still no.
Teacher is not.
Can you just try to say something just to make sure I can hear you?
I am speaking now, right now. Yes, hello. I'm speaking. Everyone can hear me except you, Carmen.
I can hear you, teacher, very clearly.
I can hear you.
Oh my God.
I can hear you, John.
Okay, I will email Verbling and see what's
Go on, John, don't worry about it.
Well, listen, everyone. We have to get started. Let me just ask one more thing. Mr. T, can you hear me? Mr. T, can you hear me out there? Because if you can hear me outside the classroom, then I know that it's being picked up, it's being broadcast through YouTube. So, if you can hear me, then I guess everything is okay. And he's not answering. Maybe he's busy. All right, we're going to get started, Shinue and Jose. And I don't know where the other 7 people are, but we're going to have to get started with or without them. So, first of all, remember, we're going to try to divide the class into 4 parts. A little bit of learning, a little bit of applying what you learned, and then a speaking activity. And then at the very end, if we have time, a little bit of reflection to get those words into your long-term memory. And Jose, remember our technique yesterday for remembering vocabulary? Did you start a notebook already?
No.
What?
No.
You didn't bring your notebook today?
I know. I have to write the words that I don't know in the paper.
And you have to put Spanish on one side and English on the other? Or Chinese on one side and English on the other, if you speak Chinese, or whatever language?
Yes.
And you test yourself by looking at the Spanish side.
In my own language.
And you test yourself by looking at your language, trying to recall the word in English, and then you unfold the paper, and you can immediately see if you're...
Okay.
Hi.
John, I don't hear you. Hello, Shinue, I don't hear John.
Hello? Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Hello.
Welcome back, teacher. Just
Now,
now.
now yes. Before no.
Oh, okay. All right. So I don't know what's going on. If it happens again, I'm going to reconnect. I don't know. Actually, hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can reconnect. Okay, I'll be right back. 1 second, everyone. 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Jose, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Hello.
can hear you.
Where are you from?
Hello, Sinue. I can from Spain.
Oh, Spain. It's a wonderful country.
Yeah.
I love your country.
Yes. Do you know Spain?
Oh, I love Spain. It's
Okay.
next to France.
Yes.
Hmm. Can you speak Spanish?
Yes, of course. It's my own language.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I speak Spanish very well.
I'm joking.
The same that do you speak Chinese?
It's a stupid question.
Yes.
Mm. Yeah. What's your purpose of learning English?
Improve my English because I like speaking English. Yes, John is here.
Mm. Hi, teacher. Welcome back. Hi. Your head is moving. Hi. Your finger.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can see
Yes,
you.
I can hear you.
Thanks, go for that.
Yes.
I have.
You are alive.
I have
Great.
no idea. What? How is that possible? How is it possible?
I don't
I've never
know.
seen this before. It makes no sense. All right. Anyway, here we are. So right now, I am going to put the presentation. I'm going to try to put the presentation back on screen. Let's see if I can do it, and we will get started. Finally. Let's see if I'm able to do this. Yes, I can. Okay. So, share the screen, and boom. Look at that. Look at those jobs. Ooh. Ooh, look at all
Okay.
those. All right. Now the problem is, I think this vocabulary is going to be way too easy for you. So if it is, we're going to jump forward to our speaking section. But let's see. Who are these people? Mr. Jose, I'd like to see if you could figure out at
Yes.
least one of the words behind those three colored boxes. So read the definition and tell me what words or what word
Okay.
can you figure out. Read the first part first.
Animal doctor. I know the
Not
the
that one.
profession.
Read,
Is vet.
well, let's read the
Huh?
definition first. Read the definition first. These people.
These people give medical treatment and try to solve a medical problem, and look after, care for, take care of others.
Okay, so
A
that's the
specialist
definition.
doctor.
Wait. That's the definition for the first part. We've got 3 different kinds of doctors. See if you can name at least one of them.
Give medical. treatment and try to solve a medical problem.
So we've got 2 vocabulary words: to treat and to look after. And we've got 3 missing words.
Doctor, no?
So first one is doctor, right? That's the obvious one.
Doctor.
Now,
Yes.
we've got 2 others that go along with it. Carmen, Shinue, what do you think goes behind those second 2 boxes? Doctor is first.
Dentist.
Let's see.
No, it's a surgeon, I'd say.
Surgeon is one of
Surgeon?
them. Yeah.
Surgeon?
And a vet.
Surgeon?
And
A vet. Veterinarian.
let's see.
No.
These people treat. Yeah, okay. Vets treat. And they look after others. Yeah, vets look after others. Okay, that's fine. But then we have a specialist doctor who works in a hospital and operates on people. That was surgeon. Now, we're still missing someone in the middle, though. We've got doctor and surgeon. But who else gives medical treatment and looks after people? Particularly a nurse. We've got doctor, nurse, and surgeon. All right.
Nurse.
There we go. Doctor, nurse, and surgeon. And the second definition,
Yes.
we've got. Oh, we did that one. We did a specialist doctor who works in a hospital, operates on people. Okay. And then after that, we have animal doctor. Jose, you said you know what an animal doctor is?
Vet. Vet, no?
It's a vet. Vet. And what's the full word? Vet is an
Vet.
abbreviation. You know the full word? Because vet is an abbreviation.
Vet, yeah.
And what's the full word?
The
Complete word.
full word is vet.
Wait, I keep hearing the word vet. But what's the full word?
Veterinary.
Ah,
Veterinary.
almost. Class,
Almost.
help him out.
Veterinarian.
Veterinarian.
Just one thing.
Veterinarian.
Now, I've got a problem that I cannot hear Jose now. So sorry if I interrupt him because I cannot hear him at all.
Oh my God.
Veterinarian. Veterinarian.
Veterinarian.
There you go. Veterinarian or veterinarian doctor or veterinarian surgeon, but veterinarian. Vet, sure. Say that, Jose. Veterinarian.
Veterinarian. Veterinarian.
Wait a second, you're adding an extra syllable. Not veterinarian, but veterinarian. Veterinarian.
Veterinarian. Veterinarian.
That's it? You got it.
Veterinarian.
That's it.
Okay.
So, we've got doctors, nurses, surgeons, and vets. We're not done yet. More where that came from. What do these people do? What profession do they belong to? So these are 2 questions for you. Okay? So, what do you think, Shinue? Builds walls. See if you can guess the missing word. There might be more than one right answer, by the way. Can you hear me? Carmen, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, teacher. I can hear you. I mute
Oh,
myself.
Yes.
Okay.
I can help you.
Okay. So,
Uh,
take the first one for us. Who builds walls? Remember, there might be more than one answer.
Can. I don't know.
You do know. You started to say it.
Bricklayer?
One correct answer is bricklayer. Yeah. One correct answer. Now, there's more than one way to say that profession. Shinue, what was the word you were going to say?
What?
The word that you started to say was what, Shinue?
Bricklayer.
No, before that, I heard another word. You started to say another word, and it was also the right word. What was the first word you were going to say? Before. Yeah, that's it.
Constructor.
Exactly. So, construction worker might also be a general name that covers not just building a place with, metal or wood, but possibly dealing with bricks too. Bricklayer is very specific. Construction worker is more general, and maybe a construction worker would handle this task as well. So I think they're both okay. All right, Carmen. What about? Sorry.
Carpenter.
Carpenter. For the second picture, you mean?
Yes, yes.
Excellent. And what's he holding?
He holding a saw.
He is holding a saw. Okay, so we got the bricklayer with bricks and cement. The carpenter is holding a saw. Maybe we'll go back and name the equipment afterwards. Carmen, what do you think about this? Fits and repairs pipes.
I think it's a plumber.
It is. You can't pronounce it with the B. Say it without the B.
A plumber.
Plumber, correct.
Oh, okay.
Written with the B, but remember, all MB words are, the B is silent. B is silent. Just like the word comb, like comb your hair. We don't say comb, we say comb your hair. Okay.
Plumber, okay.
Plumber, okay. And the plumber, can you see what the plumber is? What is the plumber? The picture is hard to see, but can you see what the plumber is doing? What she's holding? I think it's a she. What she's holding?
Wait.
In other words, what's the name of that tool that she's using to turn the pipe? Do you know the name?
No.
Oh.
No.
I think in Spanish it's llave inglés.
It's not a screwdriver. It's
okay.
What is it? It's I can't remember.
Wrench.
Very good. That's it.
A wrench.
Excellent.
Wrench.
That is it. Wrench. So we got the bricklayer with bricks and cement. We've got the carpenter with the saw. In fact, the carpenter has something else there. We'll come back to that in a second. The plumber with the wrench. Mr. Jose, fits and repairs electrical things? Oh, that's easy.
Electrician.
Right.
Electrician.
Good. Pronunciation. Electrician.
Electrician.
Electrician? That's it. Remember the CI in English, CI and TI are usually pronounced like an SH. Shh. Electrician. So, electrician. So the CIAN would be shan. Electrician. Not shan, sorry, shun. Electrician. Okay?
Electrician.
And Jose. Good.
Yes.
And that's another thing you can put down in your vocabulary notebook, which you're going to bring to class tomorrow. You can write CITI equals SH and example electrician. Okay? It's a good example because in Spanish you've got you say CI like how do you say electrician?
Spanish is different.
How do you say electrician in Spanish? How do you say electrician in Spanish? Anyone?
Electricista.
It's ista. Oh, okay. Doesn't work. It's not like English at all. I didn't realize there was an ista at the end of it. All right. And who repairs cars, Mr. Shinue? Oh, that's easy too, right?
Hey. Oh, it's difficult for me.
Huh? No, it's an easy word. You know it.
I give the chance to the other students.
Oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Lady first.
No, you do it. Shinwei, you do it. I know you know the answer. Come on.
Lady first.
I'll give you a hint, Shinwei. Take a look. Look at the chat window.
Mm. Mechanic.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Exactly. Why, you thought it was more difficult?
I'm joking.
Ah, Jesus. Mechanic.
He was just pretending he didn't know it. He knew.
All right.
I'm very humorous. You don't know me.
Now I know.
Shinwei, you're a card. Look at this. You know what this is? You're a card.
What does it mean, John?
It means he's very humorous.
Ah.
You're a card. Like on your birthday. When you open a little greeting card and you laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. You're a card.
Okay.
I like this sentence.
when you introduce yourself from now on, you say, "Hello, my name is Shinwei, and I am a card."
I am a card. I am a card.
It's good.
It's very talkative.
Yes. And you should put it on your business card. It would be a good idea. By the way, I wonder if is that just American English? I wonder. Let's see. Hold on a second. You're a card idiom. I wonder if that's British English too. I don't want to exclude you from the rest of the English-speaking world. I wonder if it's just American English. Phrases UK. Oh no, it's a British phrase as well. Interesting. Let's double check. It looks like it is. Yep. Oh look, here you got a good definition. This one is a little bit different than my version because mine is American English. But look, you got a little definition here for you. Shinwei. A card, a witty or eccentric person, a character. The Card is a 1911 novel by Arnold Bennett. The word is now much less common, but it was formerly preceded by a stock adjective as a knowing card, an old card. There you go. Who knew? Who knew it came from a book? You learn something new every day. So there you go. We've got your job. You are a card. Okay, but I've got a few more professions. Oh wait, I forgot. Look, all of these people belong to one kind of profession in general. Can any of you tell me the name of these kind of jobs? What's the big umbrella term for all those kind of jobs?
Blue collar jobs.
Hmm? Well, that's more about that's like social class. So
okay.
You're right. We've got white collar where you don't get your hands dirty, blue collar, and I don't know if there's any other collars. But the umbrella term is, can anyone else make a venture a guess? What kind of jobs are all of these? I kind of just gave you the answer. Yeah, another way is what kind of workers? They use the
hands.
So, what kind of job is it?
Manual.
Manual. Mm-hmm. These are all
manual workers.
Yeah, not manual workers, but this is like manual labor. We call this manual labor.
Mm-hmm.
Manual labor. Manual labor.
That's it. So the umbrella term, meaning the overall term, the big term, maybe it's manual labor. Now, these are not manual labor jobs. So here, you're going to guess the name and tell me what the umbrella term is for these jobs. Okay? So, Carmen, in the Army. Oh, that's easy. These are too easy. A soldier. Mm-hmm. Okay? Jose, in the Navy.
the Navy. In the Navy
Uh-oh.
could be
Math.
sailor. Sailor.
Sailor. That's right. Shinwei, in the Air Force. This one is easier than you think.
Which one?
In the middle. In the Air Force.
In pilot.
It's a pilot, obviously. Easy. Just because we have a special name for soldiers and sailors doesn't mean we have a special name for all of them. So anyone who flies a plane is a pilot, and anyone in the Air Force
the name
is a pilot.
is pilot. Okay.
It's just pilot. Okay? Someone in the police force. Now notice I said someone. I didn't say some man. I said someone in the police force. So we want to hear a gender-neutral term. The police force is, Carmen, what's the term for men or women?
Police officer.
Police officer, right? So it's not policeman. Okay, and Jose, someone in the fire brigade in British English, or the fire company in American English, is?
Yes. Firefighter or fireman.
Exactly. No.
No?
Because
no?
they can be women. It's possible. It's theoretically possible. I don't think there are very many, but it's possible that they could be women. I really don't know. Usually it's men. But yes, firefighter. So there's the answer. Soldier, sailor, pilot, police officer, firefighter. Now, what kind of profession do they all belong to? They're not manual labor. So what do we call that in general? The umbrella term. Say again?
Civil servants or something?
Not exactly, because
services.
What kind of services?
Social, I mean.
Not social. Those are the people that will take away your children if you're abusing them. Social services will come and get.
Okay.
Civil.
Public service.
Or public.
Actually, we have a more specific way to say it. If you're defending the country, this is a direct translation in Spanish. It's the exact same word. Fuerzas Armadas. What would it be in English?
I don't know Spanish.
No, but they do. Forces. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but in Portuguese, Forças Armadas. Forças Armadas.
Fuerzas Armadas. Ah, okay.
What is that in English? It's a direct translation into English.
Army forces?
Armed forces.
Ah, okay.
Armed forces or armed services. Okay? And for the firefighters and police officers, I guess we tend to say emergency services. Now we've got more specific names too, but I'm saying in general, the umbrella term is armed services or emergency services in general. Mr. Shinwei.
No problem. You have typed the answer.
Okay. Okay.
Wonderful.
Now this is everything you need to know about professions, but now I'm going to challenge you. I've got definitions, you tell me the profession. Okay? Jose designs buildings. Who does it?
Designs buildings. Architecture.
Not an architecture, but an architect.
Architect.
Exactly. So architect, like this,
architect
is the person. Architecture
Yes.
is the field. And that's
Is
a good idea.
the-
We can do the
is the
person
field.
in the
Okay,
field.
okay.
Architect, architecture. Represents people with legal problems, Mr. Shinue.
What?
Represents people with legal problems.
Represent people with legal problem. A lawyer.
Lawyer. And just like we had
Lawyer.
architect and architecture, we have lawyer,
It's the same.
and the field is
Law.
law. Lawyer and law.
Law.
Okay? Plans
Lawyer and law.
the
Okay.
building of roads, of bridges, of machines. Carmen, who plans the building of roads, bridges, machines, etc.? Oh, this is too easy.
I don't know, engineer.
Yeah, it's an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's buildings and roads, what kind of engineer is that? Buildings, roads, and bridges. That's what kind of engineer?
I don't know.
That one is the word civil. Civil engineering
Okay. Mm-hmm.
for the infrastructure of like a town or city.
Mm-hmm.
Who controls the financial situation of people in companies, Jose?
Account.
Account. You're missing part of the word. Account.
Financial department, no?
Account. What's the rest of the word? Look, it's the ending. The field is accounting.
Yes. Accountant.
Exactly. Accountant. Shinue, who teaches in a university? Now be careful. Don't say teacher. It's not teacher. Who teaches in a university?
A
And don't say
it's a lecturer like you.
it's a lecturer, not like me. Because
You are very professional and knowledgeable and intelligent.
Not always.
he's such a card. University lecturer. That's right. Because they give lecturers.
And what about a professor? What's the difference?
Big difference.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be fired, and they make a lot of money, and they're important. And a lecturer is not necessary. Probably it is a professor, but you have this. What's the word in Portuguese? It's
Catedrático?
that's what I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a professor.
Okay.
So when you have tenure, you are professor. But actually, there's a whole range of things in the university, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you really want to be clear, you've got adjuncts, which are like me. I wasn't even an adjunct. I was less than an adjunct when I worked in a university. I don't even know the name for it. Adjuncts are, people who don't have a contract, but they teach, and they teach real courses. So I guess that was what I was called. I'm not really sure. And then after that, you've got, assistant? You've got assistant professor. I think you've got associate and then assistant, if I remember right. These are going up the ladder. So not that it matters, but I think you've got assistant and then associate, if I remember right. Assistant and then associate, and then finally full professor, and whatever that word is in Spanish, in English, you've got that too. Emeritus. You've got Professor Emeritus at the end.
Okay.
Emeritus. And that's like the highest thing you can get. And when you get that, you don't teach. You just sit around being smart. People bring you things. You're happy. Professor Emeritus. I think you don't even have teaching obligations when you get to that level. So, the adjuncts are the people who are very unhappy because they teach real courses, they often have PhDs, but they don't have contracts and they're not part of the university. And so after they're done teaching the course, they're told to go away, like me. Okay, you've taught your class, now go away, and maybe we'll see you again, maybe not. Just like me. Finally, who buys and sells stocks and shares? Who are we up to? I don't know. Any one of you. Who buys and sells stocks and shares?
Broker.
Stockbroker.
Stock
Yes.
broker.
You changed your answer. I heard comer, and then you stopped. Well, you're right. Broker is definitely one thing you could say. Although, I don't know if there's a lot of brokers these days because it's all done electronically. There's brokerages. How do you spell broker? B-R-O-K-E-R. What am I saying? Oh, I spelled it with a C. 1 second. I get rid of the C. Okay, you got a stockbroker, and you've got a brokerage. Because nowadays, I think it's, I don't know for sure because I don't deal with that, but I think it's less common to deal with brokers. It's all done electronically, so probably through brokerages or, some electronic equivalent. But that's it.
But
Anyway,
brokerage is the same thing as a broker?
no, the brokerage is the firm that will do it for you.
Okay.
I would think that it's much less common today to have an actual broker working for you. I could be wrong, because everything is done, with this fast trading that's faster than humans can do it. So these instant trades, where they'll do whatever, 100 trades in a second, that's done by machines. So I don't know if you have individual brokers anymore, but you have brokerages. They still exist. But I think they use different kinds of software. Now, of the professions we've talked about, I'm wondering what could these people not do? Someone who didn't go to a university. Uh-oh. I wonder what jobs do you think that they maybe couldn't do? There's not necessarily one right and wrong answer for these, but I'm just curious what you think, and maybe we could expand some of our vocabulary as well. Let's see if I can give you an example.
Someone who didn't go to university, for example, a plumber didn't go to university, no?
Mm-hmm. But do you need to go to university to be a plumber? No, you don't.
No.
No. So someone who didn't go to university could be a plumber, so we won't accept plumber as an answer.
Yeah.
But someone who didn't go to university could not be what?
An accountant, for instance.
Really? Do you need to go to university, or do you just need to pass the... Do you actually need a degree to be an accountant? I didn't know that.
In
I thought
economics, no?
Do you really? I thought you just needed to be certified and pass your accountant training. I didn't know you needed a degree. But maybe you're right.
I don't know.
Let me just say a quick hello to Mr. Ali. Hello, Mr. Ali. How are you? Oh, he's gone. Okay. I tried. So, Mr. Jose, a lawyer, obviously,
Yes.
right, needs to go to university. So someone who didn't go to university could not
Yes,
be
a
a
lawyer.
lawyer.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. What about, Shinwei,
Yes.
what about someone with very bad eyesight? What job do you think that they couldn't do? They could be a lawyer.
You could be a teacher.
You could be a teacher. Why?
You can wear glasses.
You can wear glasses. You can read books in Braille. It might be hard to make presentations for people, but PowerPoint might be a challenge, but not impossible. Any other guesses?
Yeah, pilot.
Yeah. of the ones we mentioned, probably the pilot would probably need pretty good eyesight.
Yeah. The
Right.
you are,
Politician.
you're not suitable.
Say again, Shinrei?
Politician.
Politicians. The governor of was it the governor of New York was blind. The governor before the last one, Patterson, I think his name was, completely blind. No problem being the governor. So,
Firefighter.
I would think it would be a really good idea to have good eyesight. Yeah, I think it would be good.
Firefighter. It's
A
possible.
firefighter, yeah, that's right.
You wouldn't want to put out fires with your sense of heat, you know. Well, it's hot over there.
Yes.
You want to be able to see the fire. What about someone who's always seasick on a boat? They
A sailor.
probably wouldn't want to be a sailor, right? They wouldn't want to be a sailor. These are too easy. These are way too easy. Much too easy. Let's give you something a little more challenging. Hang on a second. I'm going to move forward here. And yes, these are too easy. Too easy. But here, now we've got a challenge. You won the lottery and have bought a piece of land, and you are planning to build on it. Congratulations. Think of at least 6 people you may need to help you, and say what you would need them for. I want you to do this as a class, if you can all hear each other. Decide on the 6 people that would be essential to spend that lottery money and build your dream estate. Talk amongst yourselves. Who's got an idea to begin with? Start us off.
I cannot hear Jose.
He's not speaking.
Well, for me, the first one would be an architect to design the building, or to design the house you want to live in.
Okay, so we've got 1 vote for an architect, because the architect will handle the design. Jose, what do you think?
You need a liar too.
Interesting. Jose, can you hear him, Carmen?
No.
He says
Yes.
you need a lawyer. And tell us why.
Why?
Where are you planning to build your house?
Because you can make some mistakes about the rules, about the legislation. I think it could be a good idea to hire a liar.
Okay, good. So instead of, he said, Carmen, by the way, you can make mistakes with the legislation. Instead of make mistakes, in this case, Jose, we're going to say you might violate the housing code. Violate. Just because...
Okay. You might violate the housing code. Okay.
Because in this case, it's not just legislation. It's something really specific. The housing code is a specific.
Yes.
Right? And it's
you
not
might
just
violate the housing code.
Good. And not just housing code, also zoning, maybe zoning laws as well. You need to know the zoning laws.
Yes.
I know why he's saying, because, you know, here, for instance, where I live, on the beach, there's been a lot of buildings that have been they had to pull them down because they were illegal. They didn't have a license. So, I mean, you've been saving all your life to have an apartment on the beach, and they're going to knock it down because it was illegal.
Well, they did that here, except that they did not tear down the buildings. They left them up, even though they were totally illegal. They just left them. And so I remember, because a friend of mine, his father worked for the embassy, I think it was, and they had this really nice house. It belonged to the embassy. It was basically a big mansion. right in a really expensive area, very beautiful, right on the ocean. And they built this ugly apartment building in front of it, and it would turn out to be illegal. And it's still there. I don't know how. And you'd think if the embassy can't fight it, then who can? It was the
that's it.
It was the Canadian embassy. Maybe it wasn't. They weren't important enough or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, it's still there. So the zoning laws could be an issue. Okay. So we've got a lawyer and an architect. Shinwei, we need at least 4 more people. Who can we add to the list?
We can and a teacher.
Of course.
What do you want a teacher for?
Hold on. Let me give you
For what?
explanation.
Okay.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm from China. A lot of teachers in the high school are working very hard, but their salaries are very low, like me. So I need to someone devote some money.
So basically, instead of hiring construction workers, you'll just hire a bunch of teachers.
What?
So instead of hiring bricklayers and construction workers, you can just hire a lot of teachers, because they all need extra money. Is that it? And maybe they'll work for less money than actual construction workers. You can even save a little bit of money. All right. I thought you were going to say that the teachers were going to teach the architects how to design the building, and that they teach the workers how to work. Or we could just use them for manual labor. That's another way to go. I think it's a good idea. In fact, I'm going to see if there's a job waiting out there for me after class. So, I don't know about the teacher. We'll come back to the teachers. Is there no one else we need to do our construction project? Is that it? An architect and a lawyer.
And designer.
And like, you mean like for the interior of the building? Is that what you mean?
We need a designer to design the map.
Oh, well, we got lots of designers. One is an interior designer. That's the person who creates the look of the inside of the building. And the architect is doing the structure and the outside. And for the map, who makes the map? Not the map, but the blueprint. We say the blueprint. Who makes the blueprint of the building? It's not necessarily, well, these days it's probably an architect, but we had a name for someone who actually would draw it by hand. Does anyone know the name for that? Anyone? We can say, I think the word would be, I'm going to tell you in a second. I want to say draftsperson, but I want to make sure that I'm saying that right. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Hold on a second. Make sure that I'm not mixing things up. I think that's
draftsman?
Yeah. Well, we don't say man anymore, but yeah, draftsperson. Technical drawing. Yeah. Draft. Yeah. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you, because I knew there was 2 ways to say it. Let me put it in the chat window. You've actually got 2 ways.
Type the words, please.
Yeah. You've got 2 ways to spell it. Drafts or draw, or like this, draught. But I think we say them both the same way, to be honest with you. But it's let me just double check. Because it's not a word that you hear as much, because everyone uses draftsman, the other way of spelling it is like British English. But I'm not sure if it's really used these days, right? Because nowadays everyone uses AutoCAD, and that's it. And the pronunciation is exactly the same. It's just spelled differently in British English. Okay? So, now we have most of our team assembled, but we're out of time. So we're not going to be able to finish our building today. But now you've got some good vocabulary, and you can start working on your construction sites and tell me how it goes in the next speaking skills class, which will be on Thursday, where we're going to be talking all about hobbies. Tell me how it goes, all right? I'll be back in 30 seconds to continue our business class. We're working on systems and services. Services and the systems that come with the services. So stick around for that. Okay. Bye for now, everyone. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, all. Bye-bye.